Oh, Nelly.
Hey, week 13. Week 13. My gosh, that's not a lucky number. Hollywood Polo. What's up?
Yeah.
13.
Chaos is here.
Chaos. Chaos in the house.
This chick.
Oh,
You
yeah.
said this chick and Warrior showed up on the screen right there.
No, that's why I came on. I heard something about a chick coming on.
Farrell's here. What's up, Farrell Inferno?
Farrell.
Hey, Farrell.
What's up?
Yeah, saw somebody else. Oh, Mr. Livewire.
Yeah.
Oh, Polo
And
and
Television
Chaos.
Gamers here.
Television Gamer. Howdy-ho.
And Mr.
Live Show.
Livewire.
Livewire, yep.
Yeah, and Television Gamer. I think I was chatting with him on one of your streams, wasn't I, Poe?
Yeah, and he was in again tonight. I went in and did some more Disney afternoon today, just before I had some dinner, and he was there again. Full time.
Nice.
Right, just before we came on, we were trying to debate, do you like the backdrop with G. Parker's in color, or do you like it when it says Mr. Poe style in black and white? Come on, you got to give it up to the
Your hot pink one's pretty nice.
That's not pink, that's red.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Red.
It matches your banana hammock. I didn't put any extra lettering on mine, though. That was right off of this.
Yeah.
Now, the Poe one I have yellow old Poe on it, though. I did put that down. So, but I do like that, the color pulps on that. And that's really nice. Now, you did that from a color picture to black and white?
Yes, that is the picture that's actually is my, oh shoot, where is it? It's my logo on my channel.
Yeah, because that's a lot of detail that you have into that. That's nice.
Actually, that photo was taken. I was sitting in a chair in my garage, and I've got a locker behind me that's got stickers and stuff from my past all over it. And I was sitting there, and I snapped a picture of it, and then I did one of those filters that cartoons it or whatever. And so I kind of liked it. So I put it on for my channel. And then when I saw your deal and you sent me a link, that's just really inexpensive for that big thing. And great little the hanging things. I found out I liked them so much, I found that you can buy more of those just by themselves on Amazon. What great things for hanging pictures.
Yeah, those are nice.
So all I did was I took my phone, I ordered it off Amazon with my phone, and I just added the G. Parker's in red. And at the bottom, you can't see it says Arcade Room in red. But the only thing I'm going to ask, the reason I'm headed so much about this is that is a backdrop. Some of that stuff in that backdrop, from my past. So there's something on there that if somebody tells me what that item represents, now I said number, so if somebody can figure out what that number is and why it's so significant to me, then you'll win a prize. I don't know what it'll be.
That's how old you'll be on your next birthday. It's just a guess.
I felt that way. I missed last Sunday because I went out fishing, and we were out on that lake till 2 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah, but we caught some massive catfish out there. But man, I'll tell you what, I was worthless the next day. I mean, we were out there a long time, and it was a little bit of a drive, about a 30-40 minute drive for me. So I didn't get home till 3:30 or something. It was a good time.
Wow.
About 11 o'clock is when we got on the water at 7, but the fish started biting around 11 or 12. Of course, the rest of the time we were just drinking beer, so who cares?
Yeah. So I don't even know what this is. Polo asked Poe. I don't know if you can see this, Poe. It says, Poe, are you going to get the lifetime Ant Stream deal for $80 on Xbox? I don't know that you have an Xbox, do you?
No, I don't have an Xbox. I have the Atari VCS, and Ant Stream is on there, but I never did subscribe, so I haven't even tried it out. I know there was a free trial with it, and I never even tried it out, but I heard Ant Stream's really nice. So,
a streaming service for gaming?
Yeah.
I never heard of it.
retro games, and I guess Xbox just made a deal with them. I think so.
Yeah, there's some. What was I listening to the other day? There's some deal going on between Nintendo, Xbox, and or Microsoft and some other company over. I don't know. I shouldn't have brought it up because I don't know anything about it. I thought maybe you guys would jump in and heard something. I know it has something to do. I thought with Call of Duty and you can. I think they said something, because of that or something. It's got the Call of Duty might show up on the Switch eventually. So.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Yeah. Some I don't know. Some legal battle between. I don't know. Microsoft and somebody else, and somehow Nintendo got in the middle of it and it benefited them or something. So I don't know. Something about how long a contract was on something to have exclusive rights to certain games made by who makes Call of Duty. That's the big key to it. I think it was whoever those.
Activision.
Activision.
That was it. That's it. That's the company. Activision and Microsoft were going at it for some reason because I think they. Microsoft had exclusives on it, and Activision said they wanted to sell to other people, I guess. So, anyway, a whole bunch of worthless knowledge right there that I know nothing about, but that's some stuff I heard about. Yeah. It was actually one of the Nintendo guys. Well, I'll go ahead and tell the rest of the reason why I watched the story. Because it was headlined, like always, more news about the Nintendo Switch 2, which never ends up being news about the Nintendo Switch 2. But this was a whole story about that argument. And they said that it was Nintendo was interested, going to be able to get to it, and that they were holding off making their games, because of the upcoming hardware change. But it was all redacted in this legal document, but some guy got a hold of it. So see, there you go. That's how rumors get started. Some guy read some legal document. He says, you know what this means, don't you? That means the Switch 2 is coming. That means it's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rumorville. Yep.
Poe and I were just having a conversation earlier about people running with rumors.
Yeah.
Regarding the iArcade and the Glenn's new Glenn's deck and the what's he calling it, the SBC that he's going to make and all that stuff. And
Glenn's what?
The new deck that Glenn's making for the iArcade
deck. I'm sorry.
the control deck. Some Yahoo got some rumor going, and then people on Facebook were panicking and freaking out, and I'm going to cancel my order, and I'm just laughing.
Yeah.
What was the rumor?
That it wouldn't work, that you wouldn't be able to add games to it ever. Basically what and this guy's like, I have a good source. They know stuff. And they're like, people are like, well, what's your source? Well, I'm not giving away my source, but it's a good source. They know stuff. And then finally, Glenn
then
says,
all these people panic. Yeah, all these people panic, and all of a sudden, people were coming up on the Facebook group selling their iArcades yesterday.
Yeah,
I'm like, are you freaking serious? So I put up a thing on there. Everybody panic, because that's exactly what they were doing. It's like, holy crap! I pre-ordered this control deck, but now I gotta sell. It's like, come on, guys.
But isn't Glenn's deck for the purpose of adding games?
Yeah.
So why would you? That's crazy. Why Glenn's not? Whether you like Glenn or not, Glenn's not stupid. He's not going to produce and sell a bunch of items that don't do what they're going to say. I mean, come on.
Yeah, right. I think the key words that people latched onto is I didn't see the live stream, but I guess in a live stream, he said that some of the emulators are currently not optimized for his board. He didn't say it didn't work. He said they're not currently optimized for it.
Right.
And people are like, oh, it's not going to work at all, and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And I don't know. I think people just like to go in and sling shit and see what sticks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And they're probably just laughing in the background. Oh, look at all these people fell for it. Just trolling.
Now, I happened to watch a short bit of a video because I just haven't had time lately to watch. I'm I'm too busy into watching a guy drive across country in his truck sim, and then flying around. I was flying around the other day in my video. I think you can see Bart in his truck down below me on the highway, but he didn't flash his lights. You know, I was watching, this Tommy Chong's or Us. Tommy Chong, I don't know.
Are you talking about Kongs R Us?
Oh yeah. The guy that supposedly
Yeah,
erased everything off his iArcade. What was the story behind that? Did he really get a wrong button or something?
They had a prototype of the what's that? What are they calling that board, Poe? I can't remember.
Oh gosh, Team Encoder's board of something or other.
Yeah, it's the little board that you can plug it in, and eventually they're going to have software so you can back up the games that you currently have. So if you have a problem, you can reinstall them. And they were trying to install a downloaded game or something that B had downloaded, and they're like, "Well, push this and push that." And next thing you know, he did get the one game installed, I guess, but he erased everything else off of his.
Oh no, that's horrible.
It
Yeah,
is, but I mean,
laughed.
you had to laugh. You had to
But,
laugh. I mean, terrible but funny.
That's not good.
Yeah, so
And he did it on a live stream, so I mean, Bart,
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
Bart shared it with me, and I'm just like,
Oh.
I'm shaking my head like, no, but yeah, I'm laughing at the same time. It's like it's something that would happen to me, right? You got the one game you wanted to add, and then you lost the other
Oh.
50 you already had on
Yeah.
the machine or whatever. Yeah.
Oh man, that would suck.
well, I
That
knew
would
it was
suck.
trouble because he even said, "See there where it says delete all or something or
Yeah,
erase all."
they're like, yes, click that. Yes. No.
Oh,
I
That's
know.
your first
shoot.
clue. But that's still a work in progress, and he just had a little demo beta test it board, and they were doing stuff they shouldn't have probably. But yeah, terribly funny how things that are funny that terrible. Yeah, it was bad, but you had to kind of snicker at it.
I think the guy in the video even kind of laughed too, but at that point, what are you going to do? It's gone. You're there live streaming. I mean, what are you going to do? Throw a hissy fit and just shut everything down at that point, I guess, maybe.
I'm sure they already know of a way to reinstate all of his games, because I'm pretty sure that the knowledge is out there that people could have hacked the whole system and downloaded all this stuff off the servers for free and bootlegged it. So probably he'll get hooked up from something.
Yeah.
And by the
Oh,
way, since we
cool.
mentioned the servers, apparently the servers are finally down.
Yeah.
So if you don't have all the games you paid for on your iArcade, you won't get them now. They're gone. So all the servers and the store and all that stuff is closed down. So
Yeah.
that's the end of my iArcade news.
You know,
I was
people-
planning on you carrying us through the rest of the hour, so. All right, good night, everybody.
Polo said he got them all back. So
You know,
I
Nintendo
hope
could,
that's
get out,
true.
Nintendo could get out of business any minute. I mean, you know, it could be just gone. Highly unlikely. Who's a Nintendo freak around here today? I mean, I love the game, but I don't know much of the history. That'd be you or Mike. So, how long have they been in existence? They've been around a long time.
Nintendo?
Over
Wow.
100 years.
Yeah. They've been
Yeah.
making like not video games, but like what card games and
Yeah.
Playing cards,
that
aren't they?
toys. Yeah,
Yeah. Playing cards.
back
yeah.
in the
They made all
day.
kinds of
Yep.
stuff for years and years and years before they even thought about video games. I was just actually today. I should have messaged you guys in the group chat, but sometimes when I'm at work, I'll put the History Channel on the TVs, and they did one where they were talking about when Atari first started out and some of that stuff, and then the next one was talking about Nintendo, and they really got into the Nintendo and the PlayStation wars, and that's when I had no idea that originally they even went to the Electronic Expo, the E3 or whatever, and they announced the Nintendo PlayStation. And then right after that, the Nintendo guy went and said, "No, we're not doing anything with Sony. We're going to
Yep.
do stuff with Philips Magnavox, I guess, and get a different CD-ROM drive." I
Yeah.
had no idea about that at the time. I learned that today.
Oh yeah,
I
the Philips.
sent you guys a message. If you're sitting around the house, turn on the History Channel. They're doing video game history. They started with Barbie, and I thought, oh, this is just shameless promotion for the movie. And then they went. They had some GI Joe on it, and then they went from that to
nice.
Hot Wheels and Matchbox and that battle that they had. And then the next show was all about the Atari when they first started and Pong and all that kind of stuff. And then it moved on to Nintendo and PlayStation and all that.
Oh,
But,
cool.
Yeah, that
I did have-
prototype of that Nintendo PlayStation is out there. There was a father and son that owned it that were showing it, and I think they recently sold it. So I don't know if it's in a private collection not being shown anymore or what's happened to it now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
out
They
there.
said in that show they made prototypes, but I did have one of those funny moments where you're like the TV's listening to you because they were talking about the Sega Genesis, the Nintendo, of course, different versions, the PlayStation. I said, man, they haven't even mentioned Xbox at all in this whole show. And then right after that, she says, and Xbox was doing their thing too, but we're talking about it. I'm like, oh, okay. She must have heard me. But yeah, so that was interesting. Okay, now I'm done. I'm going to mute my mic. You guys can just
No, that was actually pretty cool. I love watching those type of documentaries. Yeah.
Who makes the most tires?
Oh yeah, there was a trivia question. I forget what the question was. Who makes the most tires
From the toy company.
of any toy company? Who makes the most tires? And there was, I don't remember all four. Hot Wheels was on there, Matchbox, Lego, and someone else who isn't the right answer because I can't remember.
Oh, wow.
Out of those three, who makes the most little plastic tires?
Hot Wheels? I
Mike
guess
says Hot Wheels. What do you think, Poe?
Oh, Lego.
There you go.
Greg, you got a guess?
I'm gonna go with Paul with Lego because I mean Hot Wheels is big, but man, Lego's been around for years, and that's just some hot.
Yeah.
Having grandkids, I know that Lego's crazy stuff, man.
It is Lego. I was. That's what I said at first. I was like, it could be Lego because Lego's huge, but then I was like, well, maybe because they make all kinds of stuff, not just vehicle Lego sets. But yeah. Okay, now I'm done talking. So you got.
Back in the day, I probably would have said Tonka, but I don't think Tonka is anywhere near as big as it used to be. Yeah?
Oh, that is the
Okay.
other. It was Tonka.
Oh, Tonka was choice 4. Kelly says.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, choice 4, Poe.
Yes.
You know, my grandkids were here. Well, I missed a week because of that too. And they went down here in Kansas City. Of course, they got them all over, I think, but down at what they call our Union Station, old historic building. They got the Science City, and they've got a big Lego place down there nearby. And you know, they took the kids down there. And first of all, they came back with a couple of things I just thought were cool as all get out. Of course, I found out the price on it. I think, man, that's why these people are rich. But I got to putting one of them together. For one, his dad was helping one of the boys. I was helping the other one, and man, that was kind of cool. I mean, you know, they had now they've got a thing you can use your phone and scan a barcode or one of those QR codes on the box, and it'll come up with a thing on your phone with step by step, and you can 3D move the image around and make sure you see exactly what's going on. It was still a job putting that thing together, but they got a couple. I think Venom was the one I was putting together. Pretty cool. So I told the wife, I said, you know, I'm going to have one of those put in my arcade room. Or she's saying, well, there you go. You're being a kid. I said, yeah, that's the whole purpose. You know, it's not but man, $45 for Venom.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're going to buy like an RC plane, Greg, and put it on top of your, pinball or arcade machine. A
Well,
Cessna.
I've never had you down. I should take the camera down to the basement. I've got 2 RC planes hanging from the rafters. One's my dad's. I flew RC for years. And yeah, I've still got a couple downstairs. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah, but I don't know. It's like I could go on and on about that. I think one of my other YouTube channels that I had a while back, I got one. They've come out with this new battery pack stuff. Everything's electric now instead of the gas and the nitro. You know, most of them were nitromethane glow plug motors, and came out with the technology to get these little LiPo batteries. And I had a little got the plans online, and built this little thing out of foam poster board. You just cut it up, and they give you the directions to print on your printer, and you cut it all around and glue it together, and put some servos in it, radio, and put these little powerful motors on it. It was a stealth fighter, and I took it off and was flying it. And next thing I know, the cops show up because for being electric, it was loud. That prop, I forget the RPM. It's just some stupid number. Well, it was really putting off. So the cops came by. They saw what I was doing. They said people were wondering what the noise was. So I thought he was going to make me land. He says, "No, that's pretty cool." So he got his radar gun out. I went past him. I kid you not, 110 miles an hour.
Oh, wow. Did he give the car a ticket?
No, but I mean, it was a little foam, built out of foam poster. As a matter of fact, I got it downstairs. I might remember next week just to grab it and bring it up here and show you guys what it looks like. It's
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think that's why I like this VR flying so much, is because now it's this flight simulator. Because with the RC stuff, I was always outside the plane, which real pilots were horrible. They'd come to fly RC with you, and they go, "Oh, I'm a real pilot. I can do it." And they're the first one to tear a plane up. You get used. They're in the cockpit. You got to learn to fly outside. I'm just really digging this flight sim stuff. And of course, Bart got me into it. Now he's keeping his feet on the ground, driving all over the country. So, and I do love that. I wish I'd have bought that before it went off sale. But I've learned things always come back on sale. So.
Right. Yeah. Well, Polo brings up some pinball stuff. Did you guys see the thing about the Pinball M?
No.
It's basically more mature audience based, because the Zen Pinball and Pinball FX and all that, they're rated E for everybody. So that's why they can't, people have been saying that's why they don't put out Elvira or something, because of the call outs and just the way she looks, having her boobs on the screen or whatever. But they're talking about Pinball M coming out, and I think it's going to have a lot of horror based stuff, is what they showed. Polo mentioned that
nice.
too. But they're rated M. They're mature audience pinball tables.
I wonder if they're going to have cabinets set up and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. But yes, to answer your question, Polo, I am looking forward to that. I hope they do release it, because I like anything horror-based. So that's really how my channel started. I was doing the Halloween-themed pinball machine, digital pinball, and I said, hey, I might as well make a channel about it.
I don't have my hearing aids in tonight. I heard you talk about decks and horror. I think you said horror, right? Horror. Okay.
Horror. Scary movie.
I heard you say you like horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, not hooker.
Yeah, not the hookers. This is horror. But just because I did
TJ Hooker, that was an old TV show.
Yeah. See, I was expecting people to make comments when I drove my truck simulator into Elko, and I mentioned that Kelly and I ran across 3 whorehouses, but nobody even commented on that.
Everybody's got the sound turned down while they're watching your video.
I don't blame them.
I'll tell you when I watch your guys' videos the most is when I'm at the gym. I like to go to the gym. I get on the treadmill or get on one of the exercise bikes or something. That's when I can get most of my video watching it. Your guys' time out just perfect for one exercise session. So that's what I enjoy. Oh, whoa, Nelly.
Whoa, Nelly. That it would have to go on M. Pinball M. Derek said Elvira would be awesome. Yeah, let's see. Chaos. He's bringing up some pinball. Can't say he's blown away with the Snoopy pinball table. It's a hard table, that Snoopy pinball.
Oh, I love it. I love the call outs, and I love the different modes. I like the Red Baron mode where you've got to knock that Red Baron ball 3 times or something, and then it becomes a multi-ball. I think that Snoopy table is a fun table to play because it's got a lot of interaction in it.
Yeah. Derek here, he's talking about, I'm guessing, the VPX version of Whoa Nelly. That is a very adult version. But
Yeah, I got two versions on my digital table of VPX, and you can change it between the calm one and the.
yeah, I always play that. I always play the adult one. It's,
If we're going to talk pinball, which is one of my favorite topics, I've been. Zen Studios did what they promised. They gave me every one of my tables up until like a certain date that I had bought, and it was no problem. And I only had one that I had bought that's available right now that I bought after the deadline. So I went ahead and bought it. So now I've got everything on the Switch. And they said that the ones that haven't come out, like Pinball Noir, but that one hasn't come out yet on the Switch, but I will get that one because I got it in early access. But they've come out, and I'm enjoying the hell out of playing Pinball FX on my Switch. I'm just not having a problem with it at all.
yeah, I'm looking forward to that pack that has Noir, and I think it comes with the Sky Pirates and the Grimtails, I think. Or was Grimtail separate and it came with a Mummy? One of the two. But I want all of those. I like those a lot.
Right.
But playing them on the Switch with those PS1 graphics, though, but it's all right. It's all right.
Well, if you don't mind, because the batteries might be going dead on this, I thought I'd bring up something real quick. Now, why is that so small? I just wanted to mention that I screwed up on the tournament.
That's what she said.
That's true. I screwed up on the tournament last week. I did start, later on we'll show the video of starting a new tournament and what we did, but I did set one up on the Switch for those of you that got word. And it was a, what the hell did I play? Oh, Attack from Mars? Was that it?
Yep.
Yeah. And I just pulled this out, and I thought I'd better say something because I see it getting dimmer and dimmer. Mr. Livewire 1970 won that tournament in that.
Nice.
Derek came in second. Tony's Chagrin came in third. Postile in fourth. Kicked Off Grid's butt. Off Grid's in fifth, and then I brought up the rear. So just thought I'd say that I did go ahead and set up a separate tournament for the Switch. And but this week I got one that'll play everybody.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Just said beep happy, so it's got to go back on the charger. There we go.
You say Nintendo bitch? My hearing aids. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it's fun to be around a bunch of old guys because you never know.
It just dawned on me. I never heard about that Nintendo PlayStation before, but maybe this FX was written for the Nintendo PlayStation 1. That's why maybe that's what these other people are playing on. They're not playing on their Switch. They're playing on the Nintendo PS1.
It's been hard for me to play in the tournaments, though, with being summertime and so much going on. And admittedly so, if you watch my, I think Derek's getting tired of watching people flying and driving trucks. So I tell you, I started a series of, I took off from here and went to Lawrence, and then I went to Topeka, and now my next flight's going to be to Salina. And I think, Bart, aren't you doing the same thing? And you're getting some views on your trucks, and I notice your views are way up on that. So
yeah, people seem to like those videos better than my normal stuff. But I started putting my face back on the screen, so that'll probably solve that problem.
Or maybe you're getting a lot of subscribers that have the beard like you do, and they can relate to you.
Maybe. Here's some old bald guy with a beard that can't drive a truck worth shit. I think people saw that one where I had the incident and I almost flipped my truck, and they're all just waiting for the part two.
Well, to me, the funny part of that is I did a video the night before that, and I did kind of a rough landing. And Bart put, I rate that O for ouch. And they give it. And the next day, I see him roll this truck off the highway, and I go, "That's what you get for being a Mr. Critic there."
Right? Yeah, I was asking for it. Yeah. Yeah. But I've been doing some research, Greg. So you're going to have to be prepared because here shortly I'm going to want to try to link up so we can fly formation flying together. I'm looking into the best way to do that. So
that would be so. There's so much Bart's been a big help to me because I half the time I'm screwing something up is just hitting one wrong button. Like hitting that from nav to GPS, and I tell you, I cannot use the switch controllers. I don't know how you do it. I cannot turn that GPS. So that's why I'm building stuff like this, and I'm going to expand on this so that these are going to be hotkeys. Right now, this one's going to be to automatically activate navigation, and one of them to automatic altitude hold. But I'm going to print this up. I'm working on various designs for printing, but I want to, especially that turning that GPS knob. I see you do it, and you do it so easy. But I guess you're not 66 years old and shaky. But
I cheat. I cheat. I'm holding that thing with both hands when I'm doing that to try to steady myself. But yeah, it is tough to. That's the one thing, and I've looked to try to find adding buttons is easy. Those knobs are expensive. I found one place that makes those knobs, and it has the inner knob and the outer knob, and they want like $120 for one knob. So whoa. I'm like, I'll practice this.
My question is, can you hook it? See, this I'm building with a USB encoder. Can you put a rotational knob in through a USB encoder and tell it to do that?
I don't know. I would guess you have to have a special kind of encoder that accepts. Maybe if you had one that has a spinner input, I don't know. But
what I was thinking about doing was, I know on the on the little navigation bug, you can set a button to rotate clockwise or counterclockwise. So I'm hoping that there was something similar to that for some of those. But it's hard to know what the names of those things are. For example, autopilot is called servo activation. Somebody wrote on their forum, they said, why would you call it servo activation? Why don't you just call it autopilot activation? Some guy wrote him back, because that's what it is. He said, well, thanks. that really helped me.
Yeah, and I sent you on your last video because you were talking about trying to assign a button to turn nav hold on. And so I went and looked at how I have mine, and I sent you that one is under autopilot, and then you got to go to autopilot GPS/VOR ARM is what it is. But I sent you, and then you assign a button to that.
You sent that to me in our private message.
Oh, did I? I thought I put it underneath the video. I don't know.
Oh, maybe you did. I probably didn't check yet. But I did find that out.
Yeah, but some of them are really weird, and like you said, they make no sense on how to turn on different things. But it's fun.
Oh, it's a blast. But I'll tell you what, there's nothing like getting up there and you're flying along, and of course, as they say, you're cheating using autopilot, but you're not. This is what the plane will do. Still got to set up for your approach and all that, but I'll tell you, I look up and I go like, man, I just flew an hour the wrong way.
Yeah.
And like a buddy of mine told me about a local grass strip around here. I just did a video on that, and I'll tell you what, if you're at 1,500 feet, you can't see that thing. It looks like somebody mowed their grass nice down there. You can't. So you really got to get down there and start banking and turning to see what you're looking at.
Yeah. Now there's a stripper in El Paso. She has her grass mowed. I don't know if it's the same thing, but that might not be what you're talking about.
Well, with that being said, do we want to take a look at the halfway tournament that we did this week? I told you what happened with the switch, but I could show you the results of last week's tournament and the start of a new one. So
sounds good.
Good with it. I got to find it now, though. Where did it go? There it is. All right. Hey everybody, it's tournament time, and yes, I screwed up last week and put a marble table on the tournament. Not even thinking, just thinking of myself. Didn't even think. I thought, man, that looks so cool, and didn't even think about the Switch players not being able to play marble tables and Star Wars tables you can play on the Switch, but you can't cross over with tournaments. There's some other ones like that, but we still got some people in the tournament. I played the start one and got so busy I didn't even play again. So 863,000 even. Ought to get something just for even points. Well, I guess everybody got even points. Maybe that's the way this table scores. But it looked like Tony's Jugrin, looks like he scored number one, 44,476,000. Mr. Livewires, 1970, 33,307,000. Off Grid, 28,165,000, and Derek Pixelorium, 22,904,000. So there you go. That's the results of this week's tournament. So we'll do a little better job this time.
Tournaments.
Let's go over and create a tournament.
Finish. Create
I
tournament.
forgot how to do that. Okay, let's get one going for this week. And what should we pick? Let's make sure we pick something that, you know what? Here's one I don't remember doing in a while. Let's do Shaman. 5 days. Private tournament. Everything else stays the same. And create and play. GPKRKER. Hit OK. Create and play. You know what? I'll go ahead and play one this time. Usually I don't show you, but what the heck. Let me try one of these. I can't remember the last time I played this table, but it looks like it's going to be some fun.
Amaze the unbeliever.
Pretty bright and colorful. Oh, shoot again, lights on. Yeah, I really messed up. I missed last week's show, and I actually was driving to my destination, and on the way there I thought, I was thinking about the show, and I thought, oh my goodness. The tournament I set up was not a good choice for everybody to participate, so my bad, but we still had some people play. Oh, there goes out the outlane. I don't know why my screen's showing up like that on the back glass. Might have to make some adjustments. It's not going full screen like it used to. Right outlane. Shoot again. Shaman. Good, lucky save. Right outlane got me. Launch the ball. You forget about that flipper over on the left. Missed a couple good opportunities there. There we go. Oh no, I said that. And then look what happened. Well, they're carrying me out. Total score we end up with 793,500,000. Yeah, who am I thinking that I'd get a score like that? Okay, there you go. Shaman, you should be able to play this on the Switch and on Steam. And anyway, it's FX3 table. Shaman G Parker is the password. GPARKER, all lowercase. Thanks for watching, and back to the show.
Nice.
It's a cool table. I like the sounds.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I just got a notification. Derek's playing Pinball FX3. He thinks he's got a shot. But
So, since there's a little lull here, let's try to get some active attendance going in these pinball tournaments, because I know we've talked about starting a big tournament up again, but there's just been a lot going on for myself and Bart. So I think we're going to give it a wait till kind of summer's winding down a little bit, then we'll get another one going here and give everybody a chance to go after a champagne room and take home a trophy. So
Right.
we're looking forward to doing that. Then I'm going to say real quick that we've been doing a lot of VR simulation. And I think we've got a new simulation going on right now that I think Mike wanted to talk about. So you want to give us a lead into what you're doing on simulation, Mike? Is it just me?
Mike, are you muted?
You just got right up to the mic and just looked you looked marvelous, but we couldn't hear you.
Uh-oh. Technical difficulties.
I'll tell you what, I got an idea. Just move your lips and hear it. Okay, in this, what you're about to see here is me doing a new simulation that I just came up with. Go ahead, Mike, give you a chance to see if you can fix whatever's going on. Poe, tell us what's going on while Mike's doing that. We haven't heard a lot from you yet.
Oh, yeah, well, not a whole heck of a lot. I'm working on a video for Dragonfire as we speak. Old Magic game for the Atari 2600 and also playing the Intellivision version. So was in the process of editing it all together tonight before we came on here. So should be out sometime this week. I'm still doing the Popeye series too. Still haven't got the 5200 version of that one out yet. It's coming. So we'll get that out. And I did a couple live streams this weekend. So haven't been feeling the greatest this week. So things are coming along slowly, but I'll get around to it. Yeah.
Well, you look good, and it's better to look good than to feel good. Always.
So hoping my makeup look good.
Mike's got a blank look on his face. I think he's like, okay. See, that's the way I was looking when I was trying to create this STL file for 3D printing. Arizona Cowboy 1's not here right now because he'd be laughing because he's big into 3D printing. And man, I couldn't get nothing to work right today trying to create a file to make this little doodad or something similar to it. But I'm getting there. While we're waiting for Mike, Bart sent me a thing. We talked about flying together, and I guess we got away from that. You should see some of these flight and trucking simulators these guys got. They showed a guy with an airplane on YouTube that's got an airplane simulator that's got 3 massive screens wrapped around him. I'd still like to figure out how to do that instead of VR. It's just because I've got 3 monitors. You know, there's got to be, and they're kind of set up like that guy's not as big and elaborate, but that would be. And then the guy with the truck driving simulator, he had a passenger seat in his simulator. He could have somebody ride along with him.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Those guys, you know, that guy that had that aircraft one. Each one of those gauges he has. Now he has some of the switch panels and stuff like that come as a unit, but each one of those little gauges, you got to buy those individually, and they're like $100 a pop.
Wow.
And he had a full dashboard. He had to spend $3,000-4,000 just on the dash, let alone the computer to run it all. and
Wow.
the monitors and all that. It's pretty crazy. I don't have that kind of money to put into this stuff. That's why I like the VR headset. You put on a VR headset, you have a full dash right in front of you. You don't need to buy all those gizmos.
Yeah.
And the VR is cool. You can, to me, it's easier to land and do things because you can, you have to center your view with the yoke. Wait a second, am I here, Mike? I guess not. I thought I heard something. But you have to use the joystick little toggle button to look around, and then if you're looking around, and you're headed towards something. You got to push this button to center your view. Whereas in the headset, you just look over here and then you look right back. It's like driving a car or flying a real plane. You can look around. And Bart did teach me how to get my videos a little more stable than what it was.
Yeah. Poe, are you able to read that message?
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Dragonfire. Yeah, and as a kind of a bonus, since I don't have the cartridge, I didn't officially do ColecoVision's version of Dragonfire on there, but I did play the ROM for it on my CollectorVision Phoenix. I'm throwing that on at the very end of the video, but it's kind of a different game. It was made 2 years later. After the Intellivision and the 2600 version, and they added a few extra things, and it's hard as hell playing the ColecoVision version. They added a drawbridge to the thing. If you jump at the wrong time, your character actually hits against the castle wall and kind of slides down into the moat, and so it's a good bit harder to play that one. But I went ahead and played it and threw it on after my kind of small review of the other two games. So once I get that all processed, I'll get it uploaded, hopefully tomorrow here, and you'll be able to see the different versions of that game. But really fun game. Loved it since I was a kid. And I even threw in a little interview I found of Bob Smith that created the game. He originally worked for Atari and then quit with a couple other guys, and they went and formed Imagic, third-party company, and he created that game. He created Video Pinball for the Atari 2600 that I did the video on a while back, the first pinball game for the Atari 2600. So, yeah, Dragonfire has always been a favorite of mine.
Sorry, Greg. I
was waiting, and I thought, well, I didn't see you add him, so
yeah, I did the same thing. I was waiting, and then we decided at the same time. That's Greg's job. That's my fault for jumping and stepping on his toes. Mike's back.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Is it my turn to get rid of them? Do I have control to get rid of them too?
You're all fired up to say something. You just look so professional, leaning up there to the mic, getting ready to say something. It was like,
I was trying to match what you were saying, so it looked like I was talking.
So where we were at, we were talking about all this simulation play, and Mike's coming around the corner, just like we got him on the pinball. Now we've got him into doing simulation. So tell us, Mike, give me a lead in.
Yeah, I've been playing a simulation that doesn't involve driving or flying. Involves a lot of running around, but I'll just gonna leave it at that. Otherwise, I'll spoil what's going on with me on the game. But I found it on Steam. It was a really cheap game. I think I only paid 99 cents for it.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, but I thought it was fun for what it was, and the title that kind of drew me into. So I'm like, oh, I got to try this. But yeah, you'll see when the video plays.
Here we go.
All right, this is going to be our third attempt. I can't believe I can't pass this game now. I found the outhouse, and my audio sucked, and now I can't even find it. All right, let's start this game and look for the outhouse. All right, there's a truck. Remember going up there before. Let's... Okay, I'm going to travel down this way, then turn right. Alright, let's go. hopefully we find the trail. I know it's kind of a ways off, but that's why I'm gonna wander around here for sure. And it should be in the lower valley. And just like I said, beware of the heartbeat. Right, cool. This feels familiar. All right. Okay, this trail's got to be somewhere. I know it was down. Are you kidding me? It's a stupid road. Alright, we're gonna go down here. Oh, shoot.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh! Oh! No! Go away from me!
Oh my God!
Go! We won't go there, we'll go complete this. Oh man. Now I'm lost. Here? Stay! No!
Fatality.
You punk! Alright. Here. Like, dang it. I'm going to find the outhouse. Alright? Alright, we're going to go forward. Oh, that irritates me. We'll walk on this end. Now, if we find another road, it's fine. We'll just cross it. Because I know it splits off in the two directions. This is so weird. This is kind of frustrating right now. Oh! There's a trail! We found it, guys. Alright, hopefully this will lead us to the outhouse. Okay, that's not it. It's this way. Oh, I can't believe we found it. Oh, you don't want to do that. My mistake. Okay, we're almost there. Come on, outhouse. Stay away from the poop Wendigo. There it is! There it is! Ha! Alright, I'm gonna go in. I gotta take care of some business. I feel so relieved. I think I got my 99 cents worth of playing it. It's so weird. I was so cocky. I'm like, oh, I'm going to be able to beat this game easy. And then here I am. I died like many times just trying to find where the outhouse is. Yeah, the monster is pretty scary. I didn't like him finding me. I get freaked out. And the music, so whoever made the game, the music really gets to you because it really puts you in suspense, especially when your heart beats. Then you know the poop Wendigo's near, and you're like looking around frantically, and it really sucks if you push the fart button and he hears you and he comes careening and chases after you on this game. So yeah, if you want to pick it up, it's on Steam. It's 99 cents. Alright, that's all I got. Take care, everyone, and remember, gaming is your road to adventure. So long.
That is right up my alley. Oh, that's wonderful. In fact, I'm hoping at some point you do a whole poop documentary in video games.
You know, it did though. It had a real nice soundtrack to it and eerie scenery and stuff. I don't know. They put together pretty well for 99 cents for a
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, you know, everybody says, you know, fart jokes and oh, how immature. But I mean, come on. That's hilarious stuff right there. And, you know, I work at a steel mill. I'm now a bricklayer the last few years. We're inside a ladle a couple weeks ago, re-bricking this ladle. And the guy I'm working with's kind of like, did you fart? You know, and I'm like, no, that was you. And no, it wasn't, you know, and it wasn't me, it wasn't him. We look out of the ladle and we look over in another department and there's a guy smiling real big. You know, but this fart wasn't natural, you know, and it's like, well, if he did it, how did he get clear over in the other bay already? Well, he had one of the old fart stink bombs with him, you know, so he's still pulling that prank from the 1950s or whatever. He went and bought this thing and brought it over and put it behind the fan and bombed us with this thing. Guys, you know, 50, 60-year-old men running around still pulling these pranks, you know, but it's great.
Nice. Nice. Good times. Good times.
Right.
That was a classic. That's classic.
That game was beautiful. That's got to come out for the PS5.
Yeah, I tried looking into that. I didn't see it come out for any other system except Steam. Like, I was trying to look for a game that I want to present on video. I'm like, oh, this looks interesting. It just said Poop Simulator, so I had to buy
Well,
it.
there is a bus sim that's free on PlayStation Plus right now. I put it in my library. I need to watch some videos on it, but since it was free, I threw it in the library. I guess you're driving a commercial bus. I don't know what all else you're doing.
Oh,
with it, you know.
nice. Well, also, I got wanted to mention that video that was actually not complete. I'm going to be working more on it, and it's going to have more skits. So I was already working on it prior to sending it off to Greg from the upload for today's show. But yeah, I was like, well, it's not done yet because it had like more skits on it. So that was just kind of bare bones. But yeah, there was supposed to be a secondary scene with the Peppa Pig monster running around. So I was like, well, it's just, you know, things to come on it. And then I'm gonna see if I can get you guys on it too. So that way people, when I'm going to upload it to my channel, so the completed version. So that's just kind of a taste of what's going to happen. Yep.
Do they have a VR version? Be nice. If not for 99 cents, so that would be-
No, but I'm glad you mentioned that. There was a game, I should have got it. I know probably Bart, you'd probably be interested. It's 1943, or it's called 1979 or 1976, and it has the P-38 Lightning, and you can wear your VR headset and fly the airplane doing that way, you know, bombing the Japanese fleet, you know, like in the actual, you know, arcade game. Now you're sitting and flying the plane through your VR headset. So I saw that. I'm like, oh, yeah, Bart, and yeah.
You got to be
What's
careful though on Steam, and they were good to me. They gave me a refund because I wrote them, and they said there was one that I bought, and I read on there that it was good for the Meta headset. You know, well, I found out what was the first Meta headset out. Bart, I can't remember the name of it.
The Rift.
Yeah, it was, and that finally it said on there good for the Meta. I read it that it was good for my headset. It was only good for the Rift. It was a inexpensive game, and it wouldn't run. It wouldn't run at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some of those
you
are
gotta be careful on that.
for the Rift. Yeah.
But I've got the version of that's something else I got to get together with you, and I'm always leaning on Bart on this. But I've got Zaccaria Pinball, and I've got the VR version. It will not run on my. Every time I start it up, it just shuts down.
Really?
Yeah, it just starts to run and then quits.
Well, that's interesting. Huh.
And I'm using the same set, running it just like I am when I'm using the. And I tried hardwiring my headset and all that. I even went out and bought. I think these are kind of cool. I bought those little angled. Well, that's too far away. Bought some of those angled adapters for USB-C.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Because I heard you guys talking about that thing coming straight out of the little angled adapter. I got 3 of them for like $6 off of Amazon.
yeah. I made sure the cord,
Oh, nice.
the cable I bought, the USB-C end has that angle, and then the regular USB-A part is fine, just regular. But
Mm.
yeah, is this right, Derek? Are you? Great Toilet Simulator is a whopping 27 cents on Steam now.
Oh wow.
I don't know if he's joking or if that's real.
I don't know. I have to run over there and check it out.
Yeah. Anyway, anyone else have anything they wanted to talk about?
I wanted to ask you guys something. I see. I'm checking the other chat on. Let's see, on Poe's channel, we got Intellivision Gamer there, and yeah, I hope I didn't do something. It's not displaying here on our comments thing on the StreamYard, but it's playing there. So I don't know if if you guys can see that, what he's typing up on there. It's not being displayed here.
Oh no.
What's
So,
not? What's
yeah,
not?
It's on Poe's channel on where it's being streamed right now. And in Television Gamer, I see he's kind of chatted in there, but it hasn't been displaying here. I'm just kind of wondering. I hope there's like no problem where it's not able to show you guys
Bart-
on StreamYard.
Let me
Bart
see.
brought some of his stuff up earlier.
I got to unblock Poe so I can go check his chat.
Okay.
Oh no, some of those I'm looking at it now, Mike. I think I put those up
Is
maybe while you were gone or
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
because Poe was talking about his video and he was commenting about that and some of his games. So yeah, I was putting them up. But I think that's
Okay.
when you were having
Cool.
to reboot your laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, is there some reason why we're not getting his chat though?
no, it's coming through.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I went and checked.
Yeah, I can't see any of it. I know I've said this several times. Well, you guys all know that I do this from my phone. I can't bring it up on my laptop out here. So, guys, people that are on my channel in the chat, I'm sorry. I can't see what you're saying until I watch the replay tomorrow and I see the chat. So, I appreciate you being here, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you something here real quick. Let me see if I can do this.
Easy.
Oh, where'd it go? Why is it always wanting to jack with me? Oh, wait a second. That's because I got to do this and this. Oh, I guess I got it. Oh, there it is. There it is, 27 cents. 73% off.
It went cheaper. I feel ripped off. I paid 99 cents for that game. I could have got 27 cents worth playing on it.
Wow.
I think I'm gonna have
the Nutty Edition.
This is purchased for myself. Our purchase is a gift. I'm going to purchase it for
Nice.
myself, and I'm
We can
gonna
use
pay-
that as a gift for the tournament. So whoever gets number one, we can buy them the Great Poop
It's the number
Simulator.
2. The number
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, number 2. That's the consolation prize to number 2. The first place guy gets like a 6-pack to urinal cakes. Man, this is awesome. They sent me some huge mints.
Oh, hey, I did play that Rock of Ages 3 the other day, too. I finally played
yeah.
that.
Oh, nice.
I was watching that. I had to shut that off to show up for the live stream. for the Tonight Show. I was watching it. Yeah, you're doing your big sheep ball rolling down the.
That was pretty funny. Yeah. Well, I got to the section where I actually had to build stuff I had. It said it was like the tutorial part of it, but they didn't teach me much because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So I got to go back and play it a little bit. But, yeah, pretty fun.
Derek's making
Yeah, I'm trying to
puns
catch
too.
up. I'm watching Greg's video right now.
Yeah, there's too much content from those guys. I'm going to unsubscribe with Derek.
Steam gets a third of that 27 cents. Hey, 9 cents is 9 cents. Let me tell you.
Yeah, that's still a profit.
I'm looking up something here, so keep going, fellas. I'm just trying to find something that might be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, dadgummit.
I've run out of things to say.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay.
What it is, man. What it is.
Okay. That's it. I bought myself one-time checkout, PayPal, toilet kids.
So what the kids, huh?
Toilet simulator. Oh, it says I got to agree to Steam's term. I had to have it before we went off the air. I had to have it on.
Yeah, you got to do it while you're thinking about it, right?
Yeah,
Or you'll
Well,
forget.
I'm gonna leave a review on Steam and say it's a crappy game.
It's a steaming pile, right?
No, actually, I thought it was good. I got my 99 cents worth out.
You know, I did. There's other news this week. I just can't stop myself. I did get Famicom Disk System NO box. Now, I wasn't really looking for the box, but look how they spelled disc over there. So, Greg said, I know you weren't hearing things right. I said disc, but look how it's spelled. Just replace that S with a C. But yeah. And yeah, I did buy some other discs, but this is the one that came with it. It's supposedly a Christmas game. Yeah, but when I looked it up, the Christmas games that are included are bingo and slot machine and things that aren't Christmas at all. So I don't know.
What?
I don't think the Japanese really have a grasp on Christmas fun. But
Did you get like a pachinko game?
I don't know if there's pachinko on there or not.
That would be worth it to get a pachinko from Konami.
Pachinko, yeah. It does have a Christmas soundtrack from what I've watched. I haven't tried this one myself.
Nice.
But there's a couple Mario racing games that came out for the Disk System before the Super Nintendo came out with Mario Kart. So I have those coming. But then I watched somebody else's video, and there's actually like a little thumb drive that you can put ROMs on. So I'm not going to blow any more money on discs. I'm going to get this little thumb drive for like $27 and throw the ROMs on it that connects to the disk system. Then you don't got to worry about burning that belt out again. You know, you just put them on there and put all the ROMs on there. So, and there's a
Nice.
button on it. So when you need to flip it to side B or A, you click that button. So I never knew that. I never looked into like EverDrive type of ideas for the disk system before. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And then I can just throw all of them on there and do some videos on the thing.
Cool.
Nice.
Well, that's all I got, guys.
He's still working on his toilet sim.
Well, yeah.
It's addicting, ain't it? I couldn't stop playing. That's why when I played it, I was like, okay, I'm ready to shoot the video. I beat the game, and then I couldn't get to the toilet. I got killed by that monster all the time.
Yeah, he's still trying to get it installed. I think he's just having trouble getting on the toilet. But now,
Now here, okay. It is It is now on your Steam account, Bart.
Oh yeah, you received a gift from G Parker just popped up on my screen. Wow, big spender.
And I get it from Mike, but he's
there's
already
your
got
video.
it. And I can't find Poe's. Oh, you're not on Steam, are you?
No.
Okay.
Ah, see what happens, Poe? You missed out. You, were on Steam. You could have just got a
Could've got a
Steam
boot
pile.
Yeah. So now we're going to have a tournament for next week on the toilet simulator.
Yeah, we'll have to do
We can get
speed
to the
run.
outhouse the fastest. Yeah, fastest toilet run.
We'll have to have our wives with a stopwatch. Time me running through the
I'll tell you what,
Next
if
week's
somebody,
episode will be held from divorce court.
if somebody can tell me the significance of that 201 number behind me before we go off the air here in 30 seconds
Fire station.
in the chat,
Fire station.
you'll get and you're on Steam, you will get a copy of Toilet Simulator. So all you got to do is
It's your firehouse number.
you what now?
Kelly said it's the number of your fire station, your firehouse.
Close. I'll give you a warm on that one.
You get the urinal cake on one.
Okay.
No toilet sim, just your.
Fire truck.
All right. Well, listen, we're sitting here with, killing a lot of dead time tonight. So we had a good time. Time to pass around for final thoughts. I'm going to go. Secret gets the square. I'm going to go diagonal and start with Mr. Post. Final thoughts.
Yeah, I don't know. Dragonfire video will be coming out soon. We'll continue on with Popeye. I keep promising Mike he really wants to see Strawberry Shortcake getting dressed
Yes.
with the music. So, it's not really so much getting dressed. It's like put the right head with the right body type of deal. One of those kind of games. And then we're going to do He-Man after that on both the Intellivision and Atari. People like the comparison videos, I think. So that's what I plan on doing. Who knows when I'll get to it. But and there's a new walkabout mini golf course. So it has lasers, and I think the lasers can slice your balls in half and neuter you and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully
Cool.
we can get to that. We can play some laser mini golf one day.
Cool.
Nice.
Very cool. Well, Mike, you're up.
All right. Yeah, like I said, I'm working on that video. So what you guys saw is just kind of part of it. It'll be more complete. Hopefully I should have it out this week. And I have another video with five games I bought from Steam that me and the other guy that I'm working with, my other script writer, we're trying to get that done. That one's going to be a longer one, but the toilet
Is he
somewhere will
is
be
he
done.
going on strike? Is he going on
No,
strike
no.
right now?
No. He's not going on strike. He don't work for Hollywood. Not you, Hollywood Polo, but yeah. And then also, I'm planning on doing that Ghostbusters game. So I'm already working on that, but I want to finish up, like I said, the Toilet Simulator. It'll be probably just its own video, but I'm going to see if the time is not short, where I can at least get 8 minutes, then I can throw in Ghostbusters, the special edition, that I want to show you guys what that game's about. So I'm trying to see if I should either do a single video on each game or just consolidate, put it as one. So that's what I got working on right now.
Very
Nice.
cool. Very cool.
Looking forward to it.
So, Bart, what do you got?
Oh, I am just hip deep. I'm neck deep, obsessed with this dang truck sim game. So I've been playing that a lot, and I'm trying to work in some some old school stuff in between, play some pinball here or there or something. So I still am doing my Star Wars Saturday. And so I got that going on every Saturday still, but I got to get some classic gaming going too. I've been waiting because Poe's in the middle of his Popeye series, but I'm really itching to play some Popeye. So one of these days I'm going to set up my at games and I'm going to play me some Popeye. And I might record that, but I didn't want to do it in the middle of your series because I'd be playing the arcade version yet. And I don't.
Yeah, play whenever you want to.
The 6 people that watch my video to get a spoiler. But yeah, so I'm just playing the simulators. I mean, those things take a long time to play. Flight sims and the truck sim, that's an hour to pop. So it takes a while to set up and do all that stuff. So I need to work some more stuff that I can play inside the house anyway, where it's cooler. So it's just kind of whatever I can do around the heat. Yeah, that's all I got going on.
Oh, yeah, I do have to say, I thought of Mike yesterday. I walked into the gas station. I'm walking around, and they played Rome by the B-52s, so I thought of his Expo video the other day. I'm walking around, Rome, if you want to.
Nice.
Well, I'll just say that, kind of reiterate what Bart said about playing some. I'm hooked. He's hooked on this truck driving thing. Of course, he's got the nice setup for that and the flight. But I find that I spend more time setting up. There's Bart had taught me some of this. There's a mirror program that you got to get up. Then you got to get the Oculus program running. Then you got to link your headset to it. Then you got to bring up Flight Sim. And I find the easiest way for me to flight sim is to fly it, get the flight set up in 2D, just on a traditional screen, then save it, then put on the headset and come back. Now I've already got my GPS programmed and all that stuff, so I'm kind of cheating that way because I'll tell you what, I just cannot hold that little controller like Bart does and try to get it invested. But I'm having fun with it, and I think that's the whole idea. Is you have a YouTube channel, you put on there what you're having fun doing. I did want to say that I just watched Bart, Poe, and myself are kind of fly by the seat of our pants. I think we all admit. I did watch Mike's latest video. I was a little late getting to it because I've had so much going on. Man, perfect stuff. Little clips and video that you had your buddy in there. I mean, this is some really great stuff, Mike. So I got to give you, again, another hats off to Mike's nice professional looking video. Some really good stuff. So, hats off. So that's all I got. Unless anybody's got anything else, I think we'll just say good night, people, and I'll go to our little outro if I can find it. This has not been one of my best organized. I don't think any of us were really prepared for tonight, but hey, it's just fun. Come hang out with us, and we'll do stuff. Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Here it is. I think this is the right one. I hope.